Hey, what's going on, Lucas here? Welcome back to another edition of Nani, an episode of just anime you're currently watching. Today we're going to be talking about the latest episode of Tougen Anki, episode 2. And this one was more, I would say, more about learning what the school is, introduces to the new characters. Even though they got introduced towards the end, it still feels though like, we'll just, introduce more people, more, like, talking more about the story right there. And so we have, not our guy, not Shiki has a dream right there of his father being murdered by the Momotaro guy, right? And so he wakes up, tied up, like mouthpiece, mouth tied up as well too. And we're introduced to our guy, Naruto, who was all about efficiency, everything efficiency, right? Just doing this, I don't know what you call that, like the handstand pushing right there with one arm with the umbrella and everything right there was pretty cool. And it's like just because I like to be efficiency, I'll like end this at like a complete number right there, like 2700 or something like that. But like this guy reminds me of Kid from Soul Eater, how like he always does everything to be perfect. It seems like with Naito like he looks like he wants everything to be perfect right there and efficiency, right? Like he just gives you that kid vibes right there. And homeboy is on rollerblades. He likes to move faster. So like the guy is in the rollerblades, so which is like just kind of funny. Even though Skull didn't have this, Kid did not have any rollerblades, but like just the rollerblades is just pretty funny. I like that. Now he's also an only two, and so like I said, he's pretty much describing to Shinki, what this is. This is the Oni Academy right there, where we're training you guys to defend yourself against the Momotaro and the guy that tried to kill your father was part of a Momotaro agency, right? But here's my question, right? And I know I might be a bit too early when asking this question because it's only like episode of the anime, right? Now in the first episode, it seemed like the Oni were the bad guys, right? They destroy everything. They here at the Momotaro, they defend humanity, right? So it's like it's making it seem like the Momotaro are the bad guys, and they're the good guys, right? So it's like, is like, is there more to the story? I think there's more to the story between the Oni and the Momotaro because it's like you would think that okay, Oni are the bad guys, right? From what the story is saying, that they would go ahead and destroy everything. But here in Momotaro, they appear to protect humanity per se. So it's like I just feel as though there's more to the story because it's like the Momotaro that's still alive are very aggressive. Like I said, they kill Oni even if they didn't do anything, right? Now, even if the Oni had bad history where they only kill all humans, but if these Onis are not killing anybody, let them live, right? But like I said, I think I might be getting ahead of myself right there asking that question. But I just feel as though the Oni and Momotaro story will be more developed as time goes on. But like I said, yeah, it's cool right there. I'm thinking to myself, maybe they'll teach the history between Momotaro and the Oni. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And so, basically, our guy Naito tells Shiki, everything that's going on right there. And once he ties Shiki, he's like, so yelling at the guy right there, what's going on? What's going like, what is this and everything? So like, basically, Naito wants to test Shiki to see if he's ready to see if he can qualify for the school because they're trying get the best Oni people to train right there, right? So they say you can defend himself against Momotaro, right? And the Momotaro party. Is it Momotaro? Momotaro. I don't know at this point. But all she wants to do is get stronger and kill the guy that killed his father. That's all these movie do is kill the guy and kill his father, right? And so Naito says, let's see how strong you really are, right? And Shiki, goes over their heads and chokes him to death. He tries to kill him, right? If he kills him, he flunks. That's pretty much it right there. If he kills him, he flunks, right? And then if he doesn't, if he stays alive right there, he doesn't. Like he passes, right? And so Shiki, in a way, is about to die because he doesn't know what's going on. But then he loses control. It turns into his berserk stage. And so, like I said, it's like when he's close to I guess when he's close to dying, or he's raged out or whatever like that, he turns into his Oni form right there. And like I said, anytime when the Oni form is out there, we see a bit that toy Dragon Ball Super animation right there. and it always looks pretty cool. And so, yeah, like I do. The only form is just interesting. Like I do like the blood that they use. A little bit of the blood match right there. Maybe Scarlet might like some of that right there. Maybe Scarlet from Mortal Kombat should cross over into this board and be like, I see blood. That'll make my post even better right now. Like that'd be cool. But um, Naito was able to settle the situation now, and Shiggy wakes up and be like, "Yo, what just happened right there?" Because he forgets what happened. Like he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't recall anything right there. When he transforms, which means he still like can't control it, and so uh, pretty much Naito tells him Shiggy like you failed. You can't participate in the school year, right? But Naito has one more chance to prove Naito wrong. So he tries to fight him right there. He runs away, drags his arm onto the floor right there because he saw how Naruto was able to like control his blood, right? Cuts his finger right there. He uses his blood as blood matcher. I said blood matcher. He's controlling his own blood, right? And so that gives Shiggy an idea, right? Punches the ground right there, drags his arm on the floor, hoping to create some blood, right? To attack Naito. He gets ready to attack. Well, Naito didn't even attack the above, attack the ground, fake attack, run away. Like, what's he gonna do, right? So he attacks for the above ground, right? But you see Shiki actually transform his right arm into the gun right there, using the blood on his arm right there to transform. And I thought it was kind of funny when he kept on saying, "Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on." I'm like, pause. Pause. I'm like, yo, bro, pause, please, pause. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So it's like, yeah, but he finally does able to find a gun right there. He tells him how all right, I saw you using the blood on your hand, using the blood that you cut yourself with. But when I saw you using your blood from your thumb, and you transform it into that weapon, right? That gave me an idea, to do that. So I will fail you right there. You'll be in the class, and so we are introduced to the other class members of this anime right there, and they all look pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't get their names. Like I said, it was all in Japanese. I didn't get the full names right there, but like I said, I think they all look pretty cool. I'll be interested to see what they're about. Like I just hope it's not too many characters where it's like I'm hoping everyone has a moment, right? Listen, it's 7 characters. That's a lot. Maybe 8 including Naito, right? So I just hope they each get like a part. Now maybe not so early, maybe later seasons, but it is a lot of characters, right? So I hope it's not like a whole quantity over quality thing. We'll just have to see. And so their first test is to play a game of tag, and so you have an hour to get back here on campus, right, in this wood. If I catch all of you, and I have to catch all of you, you guys. Oh god, you saw that little bug right there. God damn, I thought the guy was dead. That says I'll expel all of you, right? And so, they can kill what they can. Like I said, if you want to stop me, you want to kill me, go ahead. We'll see if you can do that right there. If you are able to kill me, I'll upgrade you right there. You'll be advanced to the next next section, right? So yeah, we'll see if these guys will work together or work separately in this test right there. So yeah, it just feels though these first couple episodes are just knowing the situation, just learning what the powers, just learn what the academy is, and learn more about maybe hopefully we'll get to know about the whole story the Mario Tower and Oni. So right there. So yeah, like I said, I like so far it's good. It's decent so far. Like I said, nothing crazy happening right now. It's only the first episode, right? Well, it's the first episode, but first episode I just thought was a really good episode right there. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see it right there. Those ways, folks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Please give me a like. Please give me a like if you like the video. Share the video if you want to do that as well. Like, comment, subscribe to part of this family. And be sure to follow me on my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember, J. Cole said, everybody, there's no such thing as life better than yours. Have a good night. Take care.